Our world is a crazy, mysterious, and sometimes scary place. Even if you spend your whole life traveling, there are still mind-blowing spots out there you probably haven't heard of, because nature doesn't play by any rules. So come with us as we uncover secrets from ancient times. 15 incredible places on Earth.
The three whale rocks are located in Pusing National Park in Thailand, and they're one of nature's most amazing sights. These rock formations look just like three giant whales sliding down the side of a mountain. They've been naturally formed over millions of years, and their unique shape makes them a popular tourist attraction. The panoramic view from the top of these whales is absolutely breathtaking. You can see endless landscapes filled with dense forests and winding rivers. One of the best things about this place is how easy it is to get to. There are well-marked trails leading you right to the rocks, making for a scenic and manageable hike. The effort is totally worth it, especially when you reach the top and take in that jaw-dropping view. But these rocks aren't just beautiful, they're also deeply meaningful to the local people. Many believe they're sacred and bring good luck to those who visit. The best time to go is during the dry season, when the weather is ideal for hiking and the views are crystal clear. And don't forget your camera, you'll definitely want to capture the beauty of this extraordinary place.
Number 1. The Three Whale Rocks.
Hidden in Ethiopia's Tigray region is one of the most incredible and dangerous churches in the world, Abuna Yamatagu. This rock-hewn church sits at the top of a steep cliff, and visiting it is not for the faint-hearted. Just reaching the church is a test of faith and nerves. To get there, pilgrims and tourists must face a 200-meter climb that includes steep, narrow, and unprotected sections. It's not just a walk, it's a serious physical and mental challenge. Built in the 5th century, Abuna Yamatagu is famous not just for its extreme location, but also for its stunning frescoes and ancient architecture. The church literally feels like it's hanging from the sky and offers breathtaking views of the rugged mountains around it. The climb starts with a steep, rocky path that requires climbing with both hands and feet. The last few meters are the scariest. A narrow ledge along a cliff, ending with a vertical climb of over 5 meters, and no modern safety equipment. Despite the risks, the reward is priceless. The spiritual experience, combined with the peaceful and majestic atmosphere, is unlike anything else. Inside, the church is just as impressive. The walls are covered with ancient paintings of biblical scenes, and the whole space feels frozen in time. It's a mix of art, history, and personal achievement that makes this place both sacred and unforgettable. For many, the church isn't just a place of worship. It's a powerful symbol of faith and human perseverance.
Number 2. The world's most dangerous church.
Deep in Colombia's Cocuy region lies a magical and mysterious place known as Pandora Forest. The name might remind you of the lush world from the movie Avatar, and honestly the resemblance isn't far off. This forest is packed with unique biodiversity and stunning scenery that captivates both visitors and scientists alike. Pandora Forest is famous for its thick vegetation, giant trees, and an incredible variety of native plants and animals. It's a natural paradise. You'll find rare orchids, colorful bromeliads, countless birds, butterflies, and all kinds of wildlife filling the air with vibrant sights and sounds. Walking through it feels like stepping into a fantasy world where nature shows off its full magic. But that's not all. There are also mysterious rock formations and hidden caves scattered throughout the forest, adding a sense of adventure and intrigue. These limestone formations look like they're from another planet and attract cavers and explorers eager to unlock the secrets they hold. Pandora Forest isn't just a dream for nature lovers, it's also a vital environmental sanctuary. It plays a key role in preserving biodiversity in the region. Local communities understand the forest's value, both ecologically and as a tourist destination, and they've started various initiatives to protect it and keep its wonders alive. Even though Pandora Forest is absolutely beautiful and full of mystery, it's still relatively unknown, which actually makes it the perfect spot for people who want to escape the crowds and discover somewhere truly special. There's something unforgettable about exploring a remote corner of Colombia that's untouched and bursting with life. Pandora Forest is a hidden gem that gives you a glimpse of nature's power and variety. It's also a strong reminder of why we need to protect these extraordinary places for future generations.
Number 3, Pandora Forest. The Love Ladder in China. In China's Henan province, there's a new tourist attraction that's capturing both hearts and attention, the Love Ladder.
This impressive structure is built right on the edge of a cliff in the Fuxi Mountain Gorge, and it's become a viral sensation. The staircase has around 35 to 40 white steps, but here's the kicker. There are no railings on either side.
That alone is enough to make your head spin. It's not an easy climb, especially for anyone who's scared of heights, because the whole thing feels like it's floating in midair.
The name Love Ladder comes from a romantic tradition. Many couples challenge themselves to climb it together as a symbol of their trust in each other.
This bold gesture of faith and mutual support has turned the stairs into a popular destination for lovebirds looking to prove their bond. Ever since videos of the climb started blowing up on social media, interest in the spot has skyrocketed.
Adventurers and romantics alike are now lining up to experience the thrill for themselves.
Majishan Grottos, a mountain full of mysteries. Majishan Grottos in China are home to a fascinating complex of 194 hand-carved caves in the cliffs of Meiji Mountain. This stunning example of rock architecture features over 7,200 Buddhist statues and more than 1,000 meters of murals, many of which are considered national treasures. They were first properly studied in 1952 by a team of archaeologists from Beijing who created a numbering system that's still used today. The caves are one of many Buddhist sites in northwest China, located near what used to be the main trade routes between China and Central Asia. Before Buddhism became dominant, it's believed these kinds of caves served dual purposes, as local shrines for ancestor worship or for honoring various nature gods. In 2014, Majishan and several nearby locations were declared UNESCO World Heritage Sites as part of the Eastern Silk Road. The name says it all. The Hanging Temple is a mind-blowing piece of architecture that seems to cling to a cliff face by sheer will. The temple is 1,500 years old and located in Datong, northern China. The structure follows the natural curves of the mountain and is supported by wooden beams inserted into holes carved into the rock. It's both a sacred place of worship and an incredible feat of engineering. Honestly, calling it one of the wonders of the world wouldn't be an exaggeration.
Göbekli Tepe, the oldest temple in the world.
In southeastern Turkey, there's an archaeological site that's changing everything we thought we knew about prehistoric life, Göbekli Tepe. Although it was discovered back in the 1960s, serious excavations didn't begin until the 1990s. This place is believed to be the oldest temple in the world, dating back about 11,000 years, way before writing, the wheel, or agriculture.
The site includes a series of massive circular and oval stone structures, many decorated with carvings of animals and abstract shapes. These structures are made from giant T-shaped stone pillars, some standing as tall as 6 meters or 20 feet and weighing several tons.
What's really fascinating is that these stones were carved and arranged by hunter-gatherer societies, not settled farmers. That fact alone challenges a lot of long-held beliefs about what early humans were capable of.
Göbekli Tepe stands out not just because of its age, but also because of its artistic and technical quality. The carvings, featuring lions, bulls, insects, snakes, and birds, are incredibly detailed and show a deep understanding of both art and nature.
Some archaeologists now think that building religious structures like this may have played a crucial role in helping early humans come together as communities, paving the way for settled life and agriculture. There's even debate over whether Göbekli Tepe was purely a religious site or if it also served as a kind of trading hub or social gathering place.
Interestingly, the oldest parts of the site are the most advanced, which is forcing researchers to rethink how artistic and architectural skills evolved over time.
Today, Göbekli Tepe is still an active excavation site, and every new discovery adds more pieces to the puzzle of human history.
Ongoing archaeological discoveries. Every year, archaeologists continue to make exciting discoveries at this mysterious site, shedding more light on early human beliefs and customs.
In short, Göbekli Tepe hasn't just changed how we view the past. It's opened up entirely new ways to understand where human civilization began. Tanho Park and the mysterious burial ship. You've probably heard of some cultures that practice sea burials, where the body of the deceased is either sunk deep into the ocean or set adrift in a boat, left to be guided by the gods. But here's a fascinating discovery from 1939 archaeologist Ezell Brown stumbled upon something amazing during a routine dig, a full burial ship loaded with treasures. Can you imagine how lucky that find was? The ship became known as the Devil Ho, and ever since its discovery, it's captured people's imagination. Everyone wonders what it means and what the ship really reveals. It was clear that someone very important had been laid to rest in it, but who exactly remains a mystery. Unfortunately, the body was missing when the ship was rediscovered. Still, after more digging and research, some pretty interesting theories emerged. Many believe it might have been the burial site of a king, a powerful ruler, or a highly respected leader who left a major mark on history. AlHijer Madansali, Saudi Arabia. In the heart of the Saudi desert lies an ancient city called AlHijer, also known as Madansali. It was first discovered in the 1800s and sits in the Jabal al-Ghunayim mountains near Medina. This site is actually the best preserved monument of the now extinct Nabatean civilization. AlHijer was a major stop along the incense route, which crossed the Arabian Peninsula thousands of years ago. That explains why its architecture blends a mix of styles, from Assyrian and Egyptian influences to inscriptions in ancient Greek and Latin. The Nabateans were incredible builders. They carved most of the stone facades here in the 5th century BCE. There are 111 large tombs, 94 of which have decorated fronts and deep shafts. On top of that, they were brilliant engineers, especially when it came to water. They built around 130 wells, some as wide as 7 meters and up to 20 meters deep, enough to provide a steady water supply for the city and its surrounding oases. In northwestern Saudi Arabia, in a region known as Alula, lies a lush valley where citrus trees and palms grow between rocky cliffs. This valley was home to many ancient civilizations dating back to the Iron Age, and possibly even earlier. Archaeologists have found stone tools here that suggest people lived in the area as far back as 200,000 years ago. Farming eventually thrived, leading to the rise of a major city called Dadan. About 2,600 years ago, Dadan became a powerful city, ruled by a line of kings. They even created their own writing system and language, called Dadanitic, which was spoken by the Lihianites for centuries. Later, around 2,500 years ago, power shifted to the Lihianite kings, who ruled the area for hundreds of years. Farming remained important, and they made big advances in water management. The people had their own gods and built places of worship in the nearby mountains. Today, excavations in Alula are ongoing, and researchers are learning more about the art and innovation of both the Dadanites and the Lihianites. Every new discovery shows that what we once thought of as empty desert was actually a land full of life and culture. In the heart of Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, there once stood the grand city of Hatusa, the capital of the ancient Hittite Empire. Founded in the 2nd millennium BCE, it became a political, religious, and cultural powerhouse. The city was protected by huge walls and massive gates, including the famous Lion Gate. Behind those gates were majestic temples and palaces that reflected the Hittites' wealth and power. Hatusa was a center of diplomacy, military strategy, and ceremony. The Hittites were known for their advanced cuneiform writing system, and they left behind thousands of clay tablets that reveal their strength and complexity. Life in Hatusa revolved around religious rituals and grand festivals in awe-inspiring temples. But the city also witnessed alliances and betrayals that shaped its history, especially when facing rival powers. Hatusa wasn't just a city. It was a symbol of an empire at its peak. Despite how powerful they were, Egypt and Assyria both faded into obscurity around the 12th century BCE. Natural disasters and internal conflicts led to their decline, and some cities were completely abandoned. One example is Hatusa, whose ruins stand as a powerful reminder of a once great civilization. Archaeological digs have uncovered artifacts and documents that give us real insight into daily life in this mysterious city. From the crumbling walls to the fine details of ancient carvings, Hatusa invites us to explore one of the most fascinating civilizations of the ancient world, revealing secrets that have been hidden for thousands of years. Son Doong Cave in Vietnam is one of the most breathtaking places in Southeast Asia. Local farmers stumbled upon it in 1991 during a typhoon, but its remote and hard-to-reach location kept it hidden for years. In 2009, a British expedition rediscovered the entrance, and what they found was astonishing. This is the largest cave in the world, stretching 150 meters deep and 9,000 meters long. Scientists have explored over 6,000 meters so far, discovering an incredible variety of plant and animal life: bears, parrots, bats, butterflies, and over 70 species of amphibians and reptiles. It's a hidden underground world that remained untouched for centuries, a natural wonder like no other. There are plenty of sacred places built high in the mountains, but none quite like the Katsky Pillar. Located about 200 kilometers west of Tbilisi, Georgia, this tiny limestone pillar is topped by a solitary church, making it the highest and most isolated monastery on the planet. Today, the monks who live there climb a metal ladder bolted to the rock face to reach the church, a climb they make every single day to offer their prayers. Katsky Pillar isn't a tourist attraction. It's a place of deep meditation and worship. In fact, only men from a specific religious order are allowed to climb it. No woman has ever been up there in recorded history. The first monks settled atop the pillar in the 11th century, living in complete isolation and devoting their lives to prayer. These days, the monks live in a monastery below and only climb the pillar to pray in the church at the top. What better way to wrap up this list than with stunning drone footage from the soaring heights of Meteora Greece? The word Meteora means suspended in the air, a perfect name for this place. It's home to some of the most awe-inspiring monasteries in the world, perched atop towering rock pillars. These rocky stone towers average about 300 meters in height, with some reaching up to 550 meters. The monasteries seem like they're floating above the world, just like something out of a fairy tale. It's no wonder UNESCO declared Meteora a World Heritage Site. Subscribe to discover more forgotten history. Like, comment, and support our journey.